Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous right now. Yeah, pretty good swell. Look at that sun going down. Woo! Pretty good sized swell, and it's gonna be tough for us to. We're gonna drop the boat in the water, and then both kind of crawl in the boat as the boat's rocking. So I don't know. Didn't really expect it to be this crazy, to be honest.
We live for adventure.
Nova Scotia has world-class adventures at every turn.
We've been exploring every nook and cranny to bring you the very best of our home province. I'm Jan Sebastian Lapierre.
And I'm Chris Surette. Together, we are A for Adventure.
The natural beauty of Nova Scotia is legendary, and so too are the people who we meet along the way.
And we can't wait to bring you along on the journey. This is Chris and Jan's guide to Canada's ocean playground.
This might be one of the more ridiculous ideas we've ever had. Today, we're gonna travel to Sayeau Island Lighthouse. It's one of the oldest lighthouses in North America.
Yeah, and it's a supermoon tonight, and we have the closest the moon's gonna be in 86 years. There's a lot of factors at play here, and the idea for the shot we're trying to create is to have us in the kayak in the ocean, the boys are gonna be on the boat trying to capture the photo, and we're gonna have the lighthouse, and we're gonna have the moon rising up out of the water. Adam Cornick is gonna be there to try to snap the photo. There's a lot of factors at play here, and there's a lot of unknowns, and who knows what's gonna happen.
The lighthouse is going to be extremely, because you would need to be a good distance away from the lighthouse.
So what do you think the shot is when the moon is coming out of the water?
You guys paddling on the water, I'd say.
Yeah, good. I think so too. I don't know how this is all going to turn out. I do know that it's meant to be a beautiful evening. We got the sunset here in 2.5 hours. The moon rises somewhere around 5:30. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Either way, I am stoked.
So this is a complete unknown. We really don't know how this is gonna play out. Part of what makes Sayeau Island so unique is that it's almost literally surrounded by shoals and reefs. That makes the ocean pretty difficult to paddle on in the best of times. When the sun is setting, the moon is rising, that's gonna make it extra difficult to get this shot.
But luckily, Adam was ready for the challenge, and he was coming with us. We'll see what he can capture.
My dreams are, well, just to enjoy it, have a good time, get an amazing shot, of course, that'd be great. But this is the hunt, this is the unknown. So many elements at play, the weather, moving around in the boat.
Just checking out CBC, it says that the conditions here in Nova Scotia across the entire country were the most ideal here in Nova Scotia. So things are on the upswing. We have an hour about until sunset. Another couple minutes after that, the moon rises and everything's looking good right now.
So this one is just is my 70-200 lens. So I might, depending where we're going to be shooting from, there's a lot of unknowns, like I said, but I might set up and try and get a time lapse rolling, and then I'll be shooting with the 400mm lens from the boat, and we'll see, get our angles right.
Well, we may have a problem. So we may have a little problem in that the boat is a fishing boat, so it is built and designed to do just that. Getting a kayak off the side of that boat and then getting into the kayak might be a real problem, especially if there's any kind of sea swell. We're gonna try to figure this out, and we gotta figure it out fast.
We got just about an hour now until that sun is gone. The guy who is taking us out on his boat is not here yet. So we are gonna be, honestly, it's gonna be touch and go.
Our window is starting to close. You know, it's a half hour to get here. It's an hour and a half paddle to get out there. We're still waiting for our boat. Things are starting to close in on us. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get this done.
Yeah, we're really up against the clock on this one. And the supermoon, I mean, it's not waiting for us. It's gonna start rising really soon. So we gotta get out there and get on the water ASAP.
So we just arrived here and met our captain, and we're just ripping off the boats right now, our paddleboard and the kayak. And then we're gonna put them down on the actual bed of the fishing boat. And then once we get out there, we're gonna jump off of the fishing boat via ladder and climb into the kayak and then start paddling. The reason that we're not getting the kayak from here is due to the fact the sun's gonna go down in less than an hour, and it's about a 5-kilometer paddle, so that would take probably an hour and a half to get out there. So fingers crossed we can do it in time.
Sayeau Island Lighthouse is an iconic location in all of Canada. In fact, for a lot of people, they would consider it to be the Statue of Liberty of Canada. For people who have made their way here over generations, it's the first sight that they would often see as they made their way into Halifax. And then again, thinking about soldiers going across to Europe to fight in wars. It'd be the last thing they would see of their home before they made their way across. So for us, it carries extra meaning because not only is it beautiful and has so much history, but with the full moon, will make for an incredible shot.
No pressure, eh?
Feeling confident?
I feel real confident, actually, yeah. The more I stand here, the more confident I feel, actually.
The ocean, the swell has picked up a little bit, so it's gonna be a pretty fun kayak ride.
Does that make it more dangerous?
But I love danger, Brad.
Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous right now. The pretty good swell. Look at that sun going down. Woo. Pretty good sized swell, and it's gonna be tough for us to. We gotta drop the boat in the water, and then both kind of crawl in the boat as the boat's rocking. So I don't know. I didn't really expect it to be this crazy, to be honest, but.
I feel good. Yeah, I feel like I hope that we predicted this correctly, or it'll all be for naught. We don't want that.
I am thinking this could be challenging.
4:19. Sun is to set in what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
You think we're gonna do it?
I didn't expect this to be the conditions that we were gonna have to deal with. I don't know how we're gonna pull this thing off. I mean, how are we even getting off this boat?
It was 5:05. The sun has set, and now we're just waiting for the moon.
We're in the kayak, it's starting to get real, the waves are big, they're getting harder to see, and we're trying to communicate with the guys on the boat to try to line up our shot. Where's the moon coming up? We don't know.
In order for Adam to get the shot that he needs, we actually can't have much light on the kayak, which makes it so much more difficult to be out there bouncing around waves that are 2 or 3 meters and then coordinate and communicate back to the boat so that they can actually see us and get the shot in the line that they need to.
Dream scenario right here now is boys paddling, lighthouse, moon to the side, coming up looking pucker. This is crazy hard.
We knew this was going to be difficult. We have no idea what Adam's even capturing right now. You know, at this point, we're just along for the ride.
Adam, what just happened?
The moon's popped up, not exactly where we want it.
It's a sketchy situation.
She was breezy out there, boys.
He was angry that day, my friend.
Did you get the shot? Come on. Yeah, he's not giving us anything, eh?
That was a tricky shoot. I'm not gonna lie. Being on something that's moving, taking photos of something that's moving, and trying to line everything up, it was tricky.
All I know is that we're up and I'm in the front, and when you go up the wave, you look down, it looks way bigger than it actually is, but I mean, I looked like I was looking down like a 10-story building. I was like, holy crap. Like,
we're gonna see what we caught, but it was fun anyway, a fun experience, and yeah.
The best part was watching you in the front bobbing
On the boat.
I was worried about your camera because he kept being like,
I know. I was doing the splits, kind of holding a camera with each foot. And, yeah.
Hey, good
Yeah,
job.
nice. It
Good
was
job.
fun.
This didn't turn out exactly the way we'd expected it to, but we still had a blast. And we still got some pretty cool shots.
Yeah, and we only have to wait another, what, 85 years to do it all over again?
Oh man, I can't wait.